kids. I'm Dr. Economopoulos Sobachinsky. I'm Beth's dad.
And I'm Mrs. Zelinsky, but you can call me
Mrs. Z!
That's right. I'm Tyler's mom. Hi, Tyler. And you can call me Mrs. Z.
Mrs. Z! But please do address me as Dr. Economopoulos Sobachinsky.
We are the parent chaperones for this year's 6th grade camping trip. And now that the campfire is roaring, I think it's time to tell some scary, ooky, spooky stories.
Scary stories around the fire? Marshall, stop screwing around over there. Now, we each brought a terrifying tale to tell you while you enjoy your s'mores.
These stories are scary because they're true. Dr. Economopoulos Sobachinsky. That's a hard one to say, kids.
It's not that hard.
Do you want to start?
Sure. All right, kids. Not long ago, the world was a happy place, filled with smiles and sunshine, stability and hope. But then it happened. The event.
Ooh, spooky. Marshall, stop screwing around back there.
There were rumors of danger. Nobody believed them until the event.
Dun, dun, dun.
Everyone was happy until the event.
Just get to it, Doug.
Okay. You see, kids, global investors bet big on bundled home mortgages in the form of investments known as mortgage-backed securities.
Doug, I'm not sure that
These were considered a low-risk, high-return investment, because traditionally speaking, mortgages were thought to be among the safest bets. But that had changed. Thanks to years of the government gutting lending regulations, mixed with very low interest rates and very high real estate prices, mortgage lending had become increasingly predatory and unstable.
Doug, I really don't think...
Hold on, I'm getting to the really scary part. Kids, people without qualified credit were getting home loans for homes that were vastly overvalued. And those loans were built on ballooning adjustable interest rates, which created something known as subprime mortgages. And all of this chaos worked its way down to the ancient resting place and woke the sleeping monster. Loan default!
This isn't really what I meant by a scary story.
This is terrifying, Corinne. These defaults led to a rapid deflation in home prices, rendering all those mortgage-backed securities completely worthless, and the banks insuring the loans unable to cover their losses. The stock market crashed. Panic! People lost their jobs and homes. We were on a recession for years. Marshall, stop screwing around over there. All right, let's talk about synthetic collateralized debt obligations.
I'm going to stop you there.
No, I have a lot more. I haven't gotten to credit default swaps yet.
Doug, these kids are 11.
Well, they're never too young for the truth.
They weren't even born in 2008. They don't need to know about the housing crisis.
Oh, but they do. Because, kids, we're already seeing another inflated housing market. Add to that global supply chain disruption, spiraling inflation, and completely ridiculous over-speculation of digital currencies.
Oh my God. Okay, Doug, I'm going to go ahead and take over and tell my scary story now. I think it's a little more appropriate for campfire scary stories.
You told me you wanted a ghost story. Well, I can't think of a more relevant ghost story than the coordinated disappearance of the middle class. Ridiculous.
This story will terrify because it's true.
So was mine.
Kids, the Democrats want to kidnap you and make you sex slaves.
What?
This country is run by a secret satanic cabal that uses the blood of children to create a special chemical called adrenochrome.
This is crazy.
I know, right? Kids, Nancy Pelosi and her globalist cronies are looking to create a single world government hell-bent on restricting all freedom
Corinne, you're...
These people are rich, powerful, and everywhere. Woo!
Corinne, you're scaring them.
Yeah, that's the point.
No, they're gonna think it's real.
It is real. Duh. The Illuminati has been manipulating world events since the 17th century. In its current iteration, it's poised to kidnap these beautiful children if we don't warn and protect them.
No, kids, Nancy Pelosi is not going to kidnap them.
Oh, of course she won't. She has people who do the kidnapping. They're called the Finders. They're a group of former intelligence agents who created Marshall, stop screwing around back there, or I'll sell you to Nancy Pelosi!
Okay. I think they might just be a little bit too young.
You said yourself, they're never too young for the truth.
Oh, okay. So I shouldn't tell them about the very real prospect of financial collapse, but they should know about this?
Financial concerns are a long way off for these kids. Being kidnapped for George Soros's blood ritual is an immediate concern for the next 5 years of their lives because of their young, supple, ripening bodies.
That is disgusting.
This world is full of dangerous people who want to take advantage of these kids. And their little titties!
Stop it!
Mom, don't you believe that a small cadre of the wealthy has manipulated and hijacked the market for their personal enrichment?
Yes, but in a
Don't you believe that the people in power are setting the rules to benefit themselves while also making the majority of people struggle financially?
You're twisting out of
I'm
context.
saying the exact same thing. I'm just also saying the reason they do this is to molest and murder children. We're not so different, you and I.
We are totally different. I'm trying to improve their financial literacy, and you are spewing dangerous, anti-Semitic conspiracies.
Just because they're globalists doesn't mean they're Jewish. That's a misconception, Deb. A lot of them are Jewish.
No! I'm trying to tell them about the Great Recession, because if they don't pay attention to this stuff now, they're gonna be fucked.
Exactly what I'm saying.
What you're saying is
that it's supposed to take that everybody needs to
What are we doing? I mean, we're not even telling scary stories anymore.
We're just teaching these children to be scared and untrustworthy. Is that the kind of parent we are? Panic.
It's not how I was raised.
Me neither.
Kids, Mrs. Z and I are sorry. We don't want you to go through your whole lives expecting the worst.
Our futures were uncertain too, but we figured it out, and so will you.
I think that's enough scary stuff for tonight. I want you all to hold each other's hands. Go ahead, hold your hands.
Take a look at one another and repeat after me.
Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself.